I at first I will not suggest this anime. I will not report this anime, but I can't. Like Akebi the Sailor Fuku episode 7 makes me think of anime of Kyoani anime, but make crazy, but have real interesting philosophy, interesting point about friendships, and really detail in trying to in every interaction with the characters, and it's good. It's great. This is my favorite anime in this season. Like I don't like binge watch anime, so like I am watching anime in the season slowly because of the fact that um I'm lazy. But Akibijong no Sailor Fuku episode 7 is about friendships, it's about sportmanships, it's about everyone could like it's about relationship, it's about human, it's about growing up. Everyone could have the point that they are bad at, have the point that they're good at, have the point that they're serious at. Um, generally every aspect of film about in this episode. So, starts with Akebi, no, episode 8, I would say. So, episode 8 of Akebi no Jang no Sailor Fuku starts with Akebi, fight competing with the Riri, which is the champions, national champions, all national champions. For those who don't know, Akebi is a a countryside gay which is extremely good at swimming, extremely good at her body is flexible, and is extremely good at you know sports. Is extremely good at it's kind of good at starting, but her body is flexible. She's good at moving her body in general, and so like and competing because if in the future we discuss that, but the festival comes. Because of the festival comes, and Akebi need to participate on the festival in order to maintain what would I call it, you know, and wanted to participate in the festival with Riri, who is national champions, and and so Riri knows that Akebi is serious about her Sailor Fuku, so she doesn't have any funds in the past few years that she is swimming, because I theorize or interpret that she is extremely good at swimming. She doesn't have anyone as good as her before, and so you know and so Akebi needs to fight with Riri in order to be decide who is the leaders of the swimming group to compete in athletic festival. So like she really wanted to compete seriously with someone that as good as her, and she has high hope for Akebi, and finding person who needs to compete to her, and like being a good general having fun swimming, because she's too good at swimming. So generally so Riri figured out, because as you can see, Riri is so quick with she finding a way in order to, you know, making her finding a way in order to making her serious, and she knows that, and she just think of one thing which is obvious with Akebi, which is her sailor Fuki, which she insists on wearing, which is probably is the one that could make her serious and nothing else, because Akebi's weaknesses is not shown in anything else. So as Riri is just like, as this case, this class's mechanical is just kinda just overhearing the conversation. She is, I suspect is the leader of the swimming club. So Riri say that she is probably lonely type, and so observative, as she say that she is, used to people hate her, means that she's extremely good at sports that make people hate her, of swimming that make people hate her. So like she need, and like at last you could see that Akebi is win, but she's not hating her, she's having fun with her. And how someone as good as her means that she wants it to be friends with her. So she like people hate her is because of the fact that she wanted people to compete with her, I suspect, I guess. So if I kind of understand this pieces of the story, but basically really wanted to make this girl's mechanic starting with help her studying, which you could see that this girl is following Riri for some reason and wanted to teach her studying, which in manga probably half more of the panels, a half more telling what these pieces of the story is about. But in anime it kind of goes so fast there. So it can be needing to get more of the Sailor Fuku uniforms, and she wanted to wear it in summers too. So she wanted to win, she don't want to lose her Sailor Fuku, as she gains. So Riri, if I remember the name correctly, Riri and Akebi is going to compete, and you could see that Akebi is compete with Riri and Erika, who suggested that making Akebi is also good at swimming, and they're both good friends, and who started all from the other episode, and it's really marks how Erika and how the progress of that Akebi make. So I shouldn't say her comedy. I want to say Akebi, but like Riri wins the competitions of Akebi versus her, and Akebi thinking that she lost and she need to lose her Sailor Fuku, but no, Akebi is, but no, really just want to make her serious. So at last, when Riri win, suggested that there's no one as fast as Akebi before, so she is really happy that Akebi is the rare thing Akebi is serious, but so she is sorry, but at last serious competing could it shows that the sportsmanships of the series competing could also be a good way to make friends. And so, you know, and so at last, okay, this Megane girl and Riri and Komiji just Riri just failed the subjects, a lot of the subjects, because she is bad at studying, and so she needs to studying to pass the exam, which this probably the president of the club, which is this girl, doesn't wanted Riri to be to go to practice when she is failing the subjects. So this girl just helping her in order to pass this. Later on, I kind of know that this girl isn't. I kind of understand that this girl isn't isn't the president of the club, but actually Riri wanted to, wanted her to help studying so she could pass and go to swimming in the athletic club, because Riri is too observative of people around her, and being quick wit and know how everyone think, and really just really fasting with intelligent age of kind of thinking of her. She could be friends with these girls now that and she knows that this girl is a serious type, and so really just think of, if she wins, she could get true friends, which is Akebi, and this girl, which is a serious type, to help her studying. So she knows that she's serious, means that she probably good at the studying. That really now the type of thinking of Riri is just extremely rely on instinctive and human reaction and expressions. As you see Riri when competing with Akebi, it's the first time that she see Akebi serious about something, means that she is extremely serious about Sele Fuku, to make in order to make her, but so these and so girls just starting together because of the fact that this girl wanting to, so Akebi just got more friends and starting together and competing about swimming. So you could see that just one competitions of swimming in the episode 9, 8, having been making a progress of a group of friends. So it's like anime called Hitoribochi in 2017. It's about a girls wanting to find friends too, but if I had to say, I'm sorry for Hitoribochi fans, but essentially I like Akebi more. Not in terms of the art style, and in terms of the morality of the story. Like Akebi is friends with the activities, the everything. It's about human. It's about instincts. It's about activities. It's about hobbies. But what Hitoribochi is about is that it's about it's kind of, plain and calm, and it's not it's shallow story about just ramming through the wall to making friends and making them say they are friends, which is not really a good way to express the friendships. Not like Akebi, where that show don't tell, that not really forcing through the emotions, but letting the viewers kind of slowly grasp that these people are friends, and it's really beautiful. And like, so Akebi got her Sailor Fuku back, which her mom is, you know, a sealer of clothes, and so it is perfect in the sense is that the story is about Sailor Fuku. Akebi, has competing and made friend with Riri because of her Sailor Fuku, and her mom is Sailor Fuku maker, and Kao, which is little sister, is also related to the future and wanting to via the Sailor Fuku. So it must be that she wanted to go to the academy to of the same as Akebi, into getting into the school, which is like me, who wanting to go to like my Aniki to schools too, and like his dad, who at first doesn't see Akebi, now just sacrifice his time wanting to see Akebi, everything like you could see the connections, like her dad is the one that making the connections to her, and she making the connections with everyone in her family, even her dad, with her Sailor Fuku, and with her mom, with Kao, with everything, and everyone is just so happy. Like you could see the spins of Akebi, spinning. And like you could see the spinning of Akebi. So, and like it is truly beautiful, and you could see that at last Akebi also making the connection with Kao, with her Sailor Fuku. Kao can't use the clothes yet, can wear it yet, but she could wear the ribbons, which also make her be more intimate with her sister. And you could see that there's also three incidents that making her connection with everyone else with her Sailor Fuku. So that's why I think this anime is so good. Like I couldn't, like she made connection with everyone with her Sailor Fuku. And also in the episode of Observing Murder Search 5, she go on rampaging to people. She not just seeing people in pain, but she need to help them. So everything about Akebi Sailor Fuku is I just like it. Like